We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to shoot a court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Such players engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Lakers delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Nets. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Daniels out there with Sarab. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Thomas in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, we've got Doncic. Big can out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Connect in at the shooting guard. You look at the Nets. This is it. Their whole season, all their effort, all their energy to get them here. The final.
And I'm sure the feeling in their locker room is different today. That finals atmosphere is unlike anything else. This is what it's all about.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
I caught up with MP and asked him about his 2 straight finals appearances, and he said he felt like he was just getting started. Right now, he loves the makeup of this team, and everybody rallies around each other. They accept their roles. And that going forward, it's about establishing a consistency of excellence year after year.
Thanks, and I couldn't think of a better person to lead that charge. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Back to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Doncic. They get it back. Here's Big Cat. A 3-ball. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson's shot is off.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
It's Connect on the wing. Back to Doncic. Pass to Johnson. With the shot. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Johnson against Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Giannis outside. Down low. The 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It goes on. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First personal foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to connect. Johnson in the corner. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Daniels passes to Claxton. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hartenstein. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Oh, good take. Early in his career, Connect's been focusing on his handle.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Thomas. It's Claxton high post. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Back to Giannis. On the corner. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 2. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop blocks.
Connect with it. He's covered by Daniels. Hartenstein with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Big Cat can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Big Cat, covered by Giannis.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
It's the Nets now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
So it's Brooklyn now. After Luka Doncic's miss. Pass to Saraf. Shoots over Doncic. A second chance effort. Outside Daniel. And again, it's the Nets missing. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And here's Johnson outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
It's good. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Doncic finds Johnson. Here's Big Cat. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Giannis with it. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kate is checked in.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the miss from Big Cat. From deep onto the Kumbo. Big Cat with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. To end the run, he takes it in. Rebound, Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Lakers making a change here. De Silva's checked in.
Number 40.
That's the big cat. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Thomas passes to Claxton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Outside Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Antetokounmpo. Outside for Thomas. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's Big Cat, covered by Giannis. And the shot is good. 7 points for Big Cat.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Nets leading by 13. Here's Saroff. Still without a basket. Giannis, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Doncic right side. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Doncic has got 8 points.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Here's Saroff. And that time, also a missed shot.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's becoming hard. Changing shots without making contact.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Let's hear some noise.
With some changes. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Dalton Connect. And Miles McBride subbed in for Doncic. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Huerter comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Traoré in for Dyson Daniel. Antetokounmpo, good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Pass to McBride. Here's Big Cat. 9 points in the game so far. And he goes in for the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Traoré following the bucket by the Lakers. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Herbert. No good from outside.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Traore, covered by Mitchell. Plays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 21.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Drills the three-pointer.
So far, both teams scorching with nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Claxton. The Lakers with the rebound. And this has been a truly remarkable postseason for them. 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They've made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And the one thing you always got to be careful of is how different the NBA Finals are from every series you've played so far. This is going to be the absolute biggest challenge they face. And we may see this group in a much more competitive series here in the finals.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
That's to Claxton. Now, Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 23 points for Giannis.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's Big Cat. 14 points for him. Pass to McBride. Launches a three. And again, Los Angeles with a triple. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Demon's out there with Traore. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Wolf in at the 4. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. Huerter, that's a 2-pointer. Good D by Johnson.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Doncic outside. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against Dallas just played phenomenal. He had 46 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was really special on that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Big Cat gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Huerter. After the made shot from Big Cat. Bounce pass Huerter. Here's the try. Demon, that's good. Demon's got his first bucket in this one.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Doncic outside. Luka hits the three.
But Doncic, when he's making that three, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
Nets trail by 9. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. pass to Griffin. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Nets making a switch here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Big Cat, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Good on the bucket. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Now, Doncic, 13 points in the game. That's the Big Cat. And a little up that time, but it drops. Big Cat's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Daniels passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Wolf. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break. And he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the Nets with possession here. After the basket by the Lakers. Vaughn with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Connect. No good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. Traore can't hit. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Big Cat. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Traore. In the corner, Daniels bangs home the trifecta.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Connect. Lakers working the ball around now. Ripped away. Johnson with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Big Cat, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Thomas after the basket by Los Angeles. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Wow, the defense trying to overpower Cam Thomas, and he was having none of it.
Here's Big Cat. He's got 24. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Traore. Now, Giannis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Nets. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wolf. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Wolf got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Big Cat. No good on that one. Giannis with it. Outside Daniel. There's the screen. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. He's feeling it. Offensive rebound. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Doncic so skilled at getting great position inside. And once he's close, folks, good night.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Nets trail by 11. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Off comes in for Traore. Back to Daniels. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Floats it up for you. There's Giannis taking flight.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Lakers leading by 9. The 3 for Doncic. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
To the wing right side. Here's De Silva. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Claxton. And that one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
Well, Hartenstein is nothing if not physical. He is not an easy guy to push around.
Outside, Antetokounmpo lets it go from 14. Count that one. Giannis has got 29.
Just doing what he can. He's competing. He's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Here's Hartenstein. Pass the big cat. Hartenstein with the screen on Giannis. It's good from long range. Big Cat's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
On the wing, Doncic. Here's De Silva. He's guarded by Thomas. De Silva with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 13. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Giannis kicks to Thomas. A three-pointer, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Lakers leading by 15 and stolen by Thomas. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow, how about the defense from Cam Thomas? Turns it up and turns him over.
Here's Big Cat. Claxton covering. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Thomas.
You have to appreciate the strides Cam Thomas is making as a player. His confidence is growing. He attacks without hesitation. Lots to come with this guy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kate is checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Saraf. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Takes it inside, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 15.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 points. That one goes. McBride's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That one is off. So it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch for. Does the defense extend to where guys start going inside?
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Hartenstein is up there with Big Ken. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Connect in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Nets trail by 15. Outside Thomas. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Four on the clock. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Los Angeles leading by 15. Doncic outside. Inside. Big Cat, the pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Connect. Off target with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Saroff. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Now, here's Doncic. 18 points for him.
That's what. They give up a 3 on one end, and Luka gets it right back.
Pass to Thomas. For 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Big Cat. And he finishes nicely on the way. Big Cat's got 31 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. Outside Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doncic passes to Big Cat. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Nets trail by 15. Giannis drives in. Here's Thomas. The Lakers with the rebound. Big Cat's got 8 rebounds in this game.
listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Daniel. Pass to Thomas. It's up a three. Lakers with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Big Cat. Good defense by Claxton. Here's Giannis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to Big Cat. Fades. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Suraf can't hit.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Doncic against Claxton. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
One's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Big Cat to the right side. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at Big Cat, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Giannis, a little bit down the ladder.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Here we are. The Lakers Dance Team.
Pass to Daniel. Loads it up for Giannis. It's blocked. They retain possession. Thomas down low. Johnson's there. 5 to shoot. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 20.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Here's Big Cat. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Giannis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lakers leading by 17. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Doncic. Misses the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Here's Sarov. Second shot opportunity. Onto the Kumbo. No good.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Doncic looking it over. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with this shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 27. They set the pick. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, with your fourth foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
The Lakers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Now here's Thomas. 22 points for him. Wolf. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Lakers leading by 17. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Antetokounmpo. Demon's out there with throw right. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Wolf at the 4 spot.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Demon. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Wolf, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Big Cat. A fader. And again, it's the Lakers.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Huerter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Hartenstein. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Here's Big Cat. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Demon. Guarded by Doncic. With the step back. Bounce pass Herter. Here's Demon. And the three off target. Los Angeles leading by 23. Doncic outside. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 29.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. At the teardrop, Big Cat can't hit. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Mitchell with the steal. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Hartenstein. That misses off the backboard. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Wolf. Cranes the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily.
So Los Angeles takes the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Ali LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.